Now, I've had a lot of comments lately about when I've trimmed a frog in my videos from people that would say, "Oh my God, why would you ever trim that frog?" Oh, no, you never do that. Well, you know, those are from what I'm going to call a bunch of idiots that want to save everything. See, this is a pattern of certain people. So, but I'm not ignorant to the fact to follow suggestions from other people. And I'll tell you right now, where I have these two horses, these are some of the driest and absolute best conditions I've ever been able to keep a horse in. Everywhere I've been, you know, and I originally was back in the Northeast, and now I'm out here in Idaho. And both of these horses get their feet picked out every day, every single day. And right now is the wettest time of the year around here, which isn't all that wet. I mean, when it thaws a little bit, I scratch this ground, and it's dead dry. So I have excellent conditions here. So anyways, I let these horses' frogs be without trimming them for about 8 months now. A little experimental work. I says, let's see, I got really good conditions here. Let's see if these people have anything realistic. So her frogs have been trimmed, and this is the type of hoof pick I use. See, it's I really like this hoof pick. It's you know, I file the tip a little bit so that it's somewhat pointy, but not terrible. So anyways, these frogs are trimmed straight up and down until I hit the bottom of the collateral groove. So I want you to see, watch this hoof pick. See, it actually, here's the bottom here, but it actually goes under the frog. See, it goes underneath the frog. Can you see this down here? This, see, I'm actually under the frog, and I don't have anybody running in the video camera to see exactly how good this view is. But there is actually a groove. This was all black. I trimmed these frogs about, a week ago or so. So, and this is why when you pick out a horse's foot, if you don't know that feeling of what is bad and what is good, and you can't visually see down there, then you're ignorant to the facts. I know from picking these horses' feet every day that even though I couldn't see down there, I could feel my hoof pick wanting to go under the frog. And if your hoof pick is going under the frog, what you've got is thrush undermining that frog, which is way worse than having any kind of external thrush. When it starts to undermine a frog like that, it'll go very deep into the hoof. So I'll show you how I address this now. And no chemical treatment or anything. What I have here is just straight up diatomaceous earth. Like I said, nothing added to it. So what I'll do is put it in the collateral groove like that. And because of the way this hoof pick is designed and shaped, it works good as a tamper. So what I do is I tamp that diatomaceous earth right into that groove. And it doesn't matter what you lose here. For one thing, diatomaceous earth is so dang cheap. So I tamp it in there. And don't worry about what falls out when you when you do this. It's all that matters is because the diatomaceous earth is very dry, and it will stick to anything that has any moisture. So I tamp it in there really good on both sides, and both of these horses have this problem on both sides, both front feet. You know, that's what I do. I pick them out, I clean them out real good, I tamp that in there on both sides, and then I just set the foot down. Don't worry about what falls out. Like I said, this stuff is so cheap. It's amazing. But so much for not trimming a frog. That's all I can tell you. I've always trimmed frogs all the years I've been doing farrier work, and I will continue to cut them. So whatever the idiots want to do with their own horses is their own problem. Thank you very much. Let me say one thing here in closing. You don't have, I'm going to scan just their area here, and you could see it's quite dry. In this area going out here where it's still thawing a little bit, this will dry off in no time. I scratch it with the tractor all the time. But you have to understand, you're not keeping wild horses. Most horses stand around like they've been eating Thanksgiving dinner every day. So to think that you're going to have the same type of hoof a wild horse is going to have on it, a horse that's traveling out all the time, you're just kidding yourself. So if you're not doing what you need to do to keep a domestic horse, oh well.